Hey, what is going on, guys? The name's D-Free. Welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we're doing some more card art, some more fan art. So if you haven't done so already, I put this out, this tweet, and I said, hey, from now on, send all fan cards to my hashtag #DFreeFanArt, and I'm going to do this every Sunday. Quick note, I wasn't able to do it last Sunday because I was busy moving, so I haven't had the opportunity. We're going to go through some of them. There's a lot, and this is a never-ending thing. I'm going to basically make this a new series. You guys can do this every week. Just make sure you send them there, and if you do, please do like similar. If you can't fill out the whole card or whatever, please do kind of similar to what Gio here did and put everything in one tweet, because I can already tell you that there's going to be stuff in here because I've seen it come through on my notifications throughout the week where it's multiple tweets. Sometimes I need to click the tweet and see that it's a little too difficult. Sometimes stuff gets lost in translation. Just make sure that if you do it, you send it all in one tweet. So anyways, which by the way, if you're not following me on Twitter, you see my @ there, @DFreeDBZHD. So you guys can follow me there. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So we, last time or a couple times ago, we got one of Super Saiyan God Vegeta, but we have another one here from Gio. So super physical type, 3 key. So he's a super physical leader, which is Gotenks now. 9,800, 10,000, and 5,800. Shining Transformation, Super Saiyan God Vegeta. Immense damage and raises allies' attack by 30%. Okay, that's the Vegito effect. I like it. Gives you incentive to put him first in the slot there. Passive, attack and defense up plus 100%. Chance to power up attack by additional 50%. You didn't note what the chance was. Maybe it was medium. Because if it's just chance, anytime they ever say like that, or just without like a low, medium, anything, it's just like a really, really low percentage, which I don't think that would be warranted on him. And that's incredibly rare. When the attack powers up, Vegeta turns into Super Saiyan Blue before he attacks, similar to how he did in the manga. Okay, that's cool. Whenever he gets the passive to go off, that's pretty cool. So, Link said is the Vegeta family, Super Saiyan, godly power, prepare for battle, shocking speed, over in a flash, and fierce battle. 100% attack and defense will allow him to hit pretty hard and tank pretty well. Very well distributed as far as the stats go. I feel like I feel like he could probably get a bump in maybe HP to over 10,000. That'll give him a little bit more relevance. He's still going to be great. Depending on what that additional 50% is, this is a hypothetical card, of course. If he was actually the card that instead of Gotenks, I feel like he'd be probably a little better than Gotenks. But at the same time, depending on what that the chance is for the 50%, that could set him apart, from the other guys and make him a little bit better. So thank you for the submission, bro. I appreciate it. The next one we're looking at, I can already tell this is OP. But it's an LR. Okay. It's an LR. Is this Goten? Okay. Passive, horror from the past. All right. Twisted Super Saiyan, evil Super Saiyan Broski. Oh, okay. That looks pretty cool, though. I like it. All types, 3 key, and enemy defense minus 40%. Oh, okay. That's different. I could deal with it. It's different. Colossal damage, allies attack plus 30% for 3 turns. Interesting. I think that's the first card that does it for that long. Most of it's for 1 turn. That's very cool, though. It means that every time he supers, it's going to stack, and it'll just not really stack, but it'll just well, I guess it could kind of stack. It just depends. But it would be kind of like a never-ending thing because he's going to super every turn. You're going to freaking get that every turn, which is why I think that the normal cards in the game like Vegito and like the one we just looked at would only last for 1 turn. 17,000 HP, 15,000 attack, and 9,600 defense. Passive is Horror from the Past, key +1 for every orb obtained. Oh, Gohan's. Okay, that's pretty cool. Attack plus 10,000 when doing a super. Medium chance for another what? Another what? Geo commented on this. Another what? I don't know. For another 10,000, I assume. Or 100,000, excuse me. If I said 10,000 earlier, I meant 100,000. Oh my god, YouTubers make mistakes too. Okay. Really OP. Really, really OP. That's all I can say. 100,000, I don't know if that's a big... You know what? I feel like that's too big because it's a really high number, but, I mean, it's plausible to say that somebody has to do the math and crunch the numbers, but it's plausible to say that some of these nukers, like Gohan, kind of do pick up that much attack, regardless of how high that number is. So maybe he's not as OP, but really good unit overall. I think that would be a very viable Extreme STR later too. Okay, a very viable LR card. So thanks for the submission. I appreciate it, Super Saiyan Rose. Hope this won't get lost in the depths of early birds till Sunday. Pray. All right. So we have Tremendous Spirit, False Super Saiyan Goku. Okay, that's cool. Physical 90% LR leader. Colossal damage and greatly raises attack for 1 turn. So 100% attack increase there. Is there a passive on here? There is. Okay. 18 key super is Relentless Barrage, causes mega colossal damage, increases attack by 15k, and reduces defense. Okay. So the super gives him an attack increase and reduces his defense. Okay. Passive is attack up by 100, increased by another 30% for every physical orb obtained. Ignores extreme type enemies defense. Gotcha. I was like, external? What's this? Ignores extreme type enemy defense. So like basically if he went up against the Janemba boss or the Golden Frieza boss stage or things like that, he'd ignore their defense. That's not very good, but it is what it is. If he had like additional, no, if he had like super effective on everything, that'd be a lot better. But 100% up, he gets additional 30% for every physical orb obtained. So his best friend would be like that physical Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. He gets 15k more attack, via the Mega Colossal Damage super. He does lose a defense, but at the same time, he also gets an attack raise on the... No, that's the same attack. Okay. Yeah. Relentless Barrage, Blind Rage. What's Blind Rage? I don't know. It looks different. Whatever. I'll just go by this. So either way, I think he's too OP. I think he's too strong. He'd probably be too hard hitting. Maybe I just wasn't understanding it and you guys understood it. Sometimes that'll happen. Forgive me. Either way, we're looking at the next one. So thank you for the submission, bro. Gio is back. I don't want to really get into too many continual ones from continual people. So please do me a favor and only submit one a week. Because I don't want to, because I know there are people that have sent in a whole bunch, and there are people that sent me links and stuff. Like, please don't do that because I can't manage all that in a video. 10,000, 9,000, and 4,900, 3 key, and 50% to all stats. So a little bit lower. Okay. To intelligent types, by the way. Immense damage and lowers attack. Not great, but lowers. That's fine. He's not an LR, so that's kind of why his stats are the way they are. It's Zamasu, Divine Corruption. I like it. Attack and defense plus 90% when performing a super attack. Recovers 50% at the start of the turn when HP is 50% or below. Okay. Prodigies, Dismal Future, Godly Power, Power bestowed by God, Shocking Speed, Fierce Battle, and Fear and Faith. Very well-rounded unit. I don't think it's too good. I don't think it's too bad. I think it's a very well-rounded unit. Funnily enough, though, I don't know if you'd even run him on Extreme Intelligence. Like, once again, hypothetical scenario. I don't know if you'd run him on Extreme Intelligence because you're healing way too much on that team as it is. And then on top of that, he only gets his increase when performing a super attack. It would be nice if he kept the defense throughout all scenarios. So if there is a scenario where he can't super for whatever reason, right? He himself could at least act as a good tank or a good high defensive tank, which in this scenario he wouldn't. So he's not bad. He's very good, but I just don't know if he'd fit on that team. That's not really his fault. It's just the makeup of the team as it is because you have a couple support units. That's fine. You have Kid Buu and his deficiencies with Ki. You have Buhan, who links with him, and Buhan heals every orb anyway. So I don't know. It's kind of give or take there. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Oh, my God. Dumbest human alive. Oh, God. And he linked me to this guy. Leader skill plus 200 to all stats, minus 100 for every intelligence type ally. Yeah, I'm done. Without a doubt, this is true justice. Total troll card. I'm done. Medium chance to attack all allies. Very high chance enemies won't understand his accent and be stunned. Oh, my God. And links. Like all this... Try to make a picture like this guy did, Bean Bandit. And by the way, thank you for the submission down here on the Zamasu picture, Geo again. Like this guy did. Put all that stuff in one tweet, separate screenshot. This is how I want it done. Literally like this, where you put in a couple images, type it into notes or something, and send the screenshot. So we have another Goku Black or another Goku Black / Zamasu. Extreme STR types attack plus 60% when performing a super attack. Huh, that's different. I wonder if we'll ever see stuff like that. I don't know if we ever will at this point of the game because these events nowadays require you to have a whole heap of HP. He's a Jesus Christ, look at that attack stat. 67,000. Super Saiyan 2 Goku Black from the manga. 15,000 HP. He Dokkan awakens into Rose. 10,000 defense. He has, like, the HP and defense are LR based. That attack is through the roof. Colossal damage. He's totally an LR at heart, but not really one because he's listed as a UR. A steady transformation. Yeah, I bet, bro. All extreme types, attack and defense plus 20%, plus 50% in defense and attack when facing 2 or more super type enemies. God, Jesus. He would be far and away the best unit in the game, and it wouldn't even be close. All extreme types, attack and defense plus 120%. That's a leader skill, which is why you gave it to him on a passive as opposed to that. But the problem is, his leader skill is still very viable too. You know, the second that they launch a super, they're gonna freaking nuke the enemy. Everybody will, and that's the problem. And plus 50% in defense and attack extra when facing 2 or more super type enemies. So that one won't be as relevant because it's highly restricted. You're gonna very rarely be facing 2 or more super type enemies just at any point ever, aside from in the world tournament, basically. So, yeah, that one's heavily restricted, so that doesn't too much matter. Super Saiyan, Dismal Future, Fear and Faith, Prepare for Battle, Big Bad Bosses, Kamehameha, and Fierce Battle. That's a very good link set, though. But thank you, Crazy Saiyan. Your name stands true, bro, because that card is way too OP. I don't have any art here. So he says, she's a female Saiyan. Thank you for the submission, bro. Whose name is based on the Japanese word for apple. Okay. TUR, Super INT, Blazing Heart and Soul. Super Saiyan 2 Ringe, whatever. 11,000 HP, 11,000 attack, 6,000 defense. 1 key and 70% to all stats for all types. Hyper Reaver, Blazing Fist, immense damage while sacrificing 8% of your HP. Okay, so Super Saiyan Blue, Kaio-Ken basically. Raises attack by 100% every time health drops below 50%. So when your health is below 50% at the start of the turn, basically she gets 100%. But it's a little better than that because if she's like the last one to attack and you took like a super attack prior to her attack and you drop below that 50% meter, the passive dictates that should kick in. So that's really good. Prodigies, Saiyan Pride, Prepare for Battle, Shocking Speed over in the Flash, God Combat, and Fierce Battle. Very good link set. Sent another one, Super Saiyan 2. Oh, okay, so he has basically a super int and a super tech variant. Same leader skill, basically. Similar stats, except the other one has a little better stats. Saiyan Defender, super types, key +3, high chance to force super attack on this card with a 50% damage reduction. Huh, okay. Golden Warrior. This one is just Super Saiyan. The other one had God Combat. It makes me think that it's a Super Saiyan Blue or something. Because only Super Saiyan Blues have that link, I think. Golden Warrior. Or maybe Golden Frieza. Super Saiyan, Saiyan Pride, Prodigies, Prepare for Battle, Shattering the Limit, and Fierce Battle? What? It's like not even possible. I don't think there's a single unit in the game that has both of those links. Because they always get either or. I'm trying to think. Let me know if there is one. I don't think there is a single one in the game that gets both. Because it'd have to be an LR to get both. Because it would have to awaken twice. Or, not really an LR, I mean, but the only other card that awakens multiple times like that isn't an LR is that free-to-play Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Angel Goku. So, anyways, thank you for the submission. I appreciate it, Adam. Souls, we're going to do a couple more and get up out of here. So, and then if yours didn't make it, don't worry, we'll be back next week. Made some adjustments to this, but here's a version of Frost that Dokkan's from the SR one. Okay, I can dig it. SSR Final Form Frost, 3 key to AGL and intelligence types, 9,000, 89, 69, 69. Anyways, 7,500, 67. So we have Chaos Ball, Supreme Damage, and lowers attack. That's great. When HP is 80% or below, Super Attack will change to the Poison Needle. Supreme Damage and lowers attack with a high chance to stun. Okay. It's a good mechanic. I like it. It changes whenever your HP is 80% or below, which means, honestly, most of the time, you will be triggering this. Passive skill, Devious Motive, lowers attack and defense of the enemy by 25%. Great. And gives 2 ki and 25% attack boost to himself. Okay, I can feel it. That's a really good card. I really like what you did with this. Stats are probably like too good for a rebirth, but maybe not. I'll have to look at the other rebirths. I don't think they're that good, actually. That defense is high, but other than that, he's really good. Universe's Most Malevolent, Metamorphosis, Coward, Warriors of Universe 6, Brutal Beatdown, Shocking Speed, Fear and Faith, Nightmare, and Shattering the Limit. He Dokkans from the Universe 6 story event. Really good card. I like it. Good idea. Ooh, I like this one. Oh my God. Made a real one poppy. Miracle Power, 100% Master Roshi. I like this one. The original Kamehameha, the very first one from Dragon Ball. That's cool. Tekken XTR types, 3 ki and 80%. Immense damage, greatly reduces defense. Super STR, doesn't say if he's an LR or UR, but overall, 6,000 HP is very detrimental. But that attack stat is high, which is really good. And defense, he's kind of like a glass cannon, if you will. He's going to hit really hard and take a lot back, too. By the way, shout out to Mark, my friend, Real to Real. He's actually sent me like 5 of them in the DMs, but I'm not going to show off my DMs. I told him to send them to my hashtag, so he hasn't done it yet. Mighty Fighter, what are you doing? I think this is this issue? Okay. This will be the last one. That's the card art. And this is Mighty Fighter's card. By the way, thank you for the submission, bro. As always, everybody. Extermination of Life, Super Saiyan 2 Goku Black, 12,320, 11,462, and then 9,647 defense. All extreme types get 120%. Okay, so he's the extreme type tech leader. And then 50% for the super tech types. Super Black Kamehameha at SA1, Fierce God Slicer at SA5, and Super Fierce God Slicer at SA10. Huge damage. Jesus, there's like no point in that. And then Super Black Kamehameha doesn't list a modifier. Heals opponent back to full health. You like never want to use this card until you get him to SA10. You just don't. Oh my God, you don't want to touch him until he gets to SA10. Oh my God, that is not very good because unless you have a litany of Kais sitting around, which the average player doesn't, you're not gonna ever use this card. There's no point in summoning for him. Oh my God, it's a cool idea though, but it's like way too outlandish. I got a good laugh out of that though. I like it. No hate or anything. It's just like whoa. Didn't expect that. 120% up at the start of the turn for the attack and defense. All extreme type allies get 3 ki and attack plus 10% to all allies per tech orb obtained. Damn, that's good. Int key, and he changes the intelligence orbs to tech orbs. While doing that, he gives them all 10% more attack per tech orb obtained. God, frickin'. So let me get this right. Hypothetically speaking, he changes 2 lanes worth, one on the left side of the board of orbs to tech, and then one on the right side of the board to tech. There's about 12 tech orbs on the field. One guy gets it, one path. The other guy gets the other path, and there's like 3 or 4 left over. The other guy gets all those. They're all super attacking, but they all just got 10% per orb that everybody in the field obtained. That's like what? 120% up to every. God dang, that's so good. That's honestly too good because then you'd factor in every individual unit's passive. Maybe you meant to imply that they would all get 10% per tech orb that they individually obtained, which wouldn't be as bad because then they'd get 30 or 40%, unless they're bursting on the side. That's where you're going one path and then the ones on the side are popping too. Unless that's happening, that's not as bad. That's pretty good support because on average they may get 3 or 4 orbs, which kind of is in line with basically the support units that we run at this point with 3 ki and 40% attack and defense. That's kind of what this is, really. It's just a fancy way to go about it. Super Saiyan, Big Bad Bosses, Kamehameha, Godly Power, Nightmare, Prepare for Battle, and Fierce Battle. So thank you, Mighty Fighter. I appreciate the submission. As always, it is totally a pleasure to do these for you guys. Every Sunday is when we're going to upload these. So just go ahead and get on Twitter and send these over to my hashtag DFreeFanArt. If you don't have a Twitter, make one. Or get your friend that has one. To submit it because it's the only way I can really get in touch with you guys. So anyways, have an awesome day and I will catch you guys in the next video next week. But yeah, catch you later. Peace out, guys.